All right. Come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in. Let's talk about it. Happy Saturday to everybody, man. Listen, you guys know how we do it. Some days are expected and some days aren't expected. It depends on how things go. But look, we got to talk about it, man, because the pads are officially on and the pads are officially popping. And look, man, we heard some great things in reference to the press conference. So you guys come on in, man. We'll get it going for a minute. We'll take a couple of calls. We'll talk about some of the things that we've heard that we saw during the practice. We want to talk about DJ Wingfield as well, an update as it relates to him. So you guys come on in, man. Happy Saturday to everybody, man. We'll wait just a few minutes, give some people some time to come on in. How's everybody doing? Listen, man, there is some extremely excited things. You guys saw some of the things this week. USC is absolutely moving and grooving on all fronts. Got another big one, big time offensive line. Listen, man, you guys know Brett Kolajay. He's a monster. He's a monster. Let me get to some of these. Is it time for people to stop sleeping? Hey, listen, man. I'm getting ready to talk about this, and I guess I'm gonna have everybody kind of verify what we've been talking about on this show the past couple of weeks. And I'm gonna stay right there with that comment because you guys know why I've saw all types of other people talking about and there's no disrespect to some of the younger classmen guys as far as the offensive line goes, but I knew based on the information I had that Michael Benuelos was that guy. Now, do you guys remember I just told you if DJ Wingfield is not able to go just a couple of weeks ago, and we heard Lincoln Riley talk about it. But did you guys hear me say that I saw Michael Benuelos pancake a big-time defensive line? Who in the chat remembers me saying that just a couple of weeks ago? I need you to drop the comments. Now, lo and behold, all of a sudden, everybody's talking. See, they had a couple of other guys that they had slated in there. Now, let's get to Lincoln Riley, though. He did say that of course, Michael Benuelos, he said Harry Trader as far as Makai Siena. But I told you guys, based on the information I had, I told you this 2 weeks ago, that Michael Benuelos was that guy. You guys hit me in the comments. You guys tell me what you think. That's why you guys view this channel, because we come with the information. And look, I saw a video myself of Michael Benuelos literally pancaking a big-time guy. Look. What else can I do except give you the information, right? Now, lo and behold, we started to hear it. So let's get it. Let me greet some people. Salute to you, Johnny. Man, how you doing, man? Hey, let's see. Sigma, iron sharpers iron. You're absolutely right. How you doing? Anthony Holloway, how's everything going, man? Steve, how you doing? Fight on. Thank you. Kids, it's time for people to start. Yes, we just went. Absolutely. Hey Jay, hey, how you doing? God bless you, my brother. God bless you. Salute to the chat. Amen. Justin Bay, so ready. Hey, we're here. Hey, we don't even have to wait anymore. We got a couple of weeks now, so we get ready to move and grow. We get ready to talk about this. Janelle, how you doing? Fight on. Just 4 wheels away. Absolutely. USC is back to shock the world. Listen, we're gonna shock the world now. You guys. How many people saw the defensive line clip that I showed just yesterday on YouTube? They look like monsters. I haven't seen a defensive line look like this in years, and it's really incredible. Darnell, hey, fight on, big dog. Appreciate you, family. I remember you since pretty much day one, and that's real. Absolutely. Fight on, my man. Fight on. So we'll get ready to talk about some of this. Janelle, how are you? Fight on. What's up, family? Sergio, USCJ, it's right around the corner. Love my USCJ family. Hey, absolutely. And we love you back, family. Touchdown, USC. The party is started. Listen, you know what I did? I'm going to tell you guys what I did, and we'll get to some of this information. I got a DJ Wingfield update. Does anybody remember when we won that LSU game? Did it not feel like we were going to the national championship? Did it not feel like we were getting ready? I literally thought, and I think everybody thought, everybody thought that we were getting ready to go all the way to the top. I felt like that myself. I felt incredible. I felt like, listen, man, we put it on LSU. We had Anthony Lucas, Eric Gentry, all of these guys moving around. Then all of a sudden, things just started going in another direction. But look, man, I believe that same effort that was given at the beginning of the year last year, I believe we're going to come back with it. And don't forget, like I stated before, we got guys that are coming back, such as Anthony Lucas, such as Eric Gentry. And by the way, Eric Gentry is up for the Buckets Award watch list. That's incredible. I meant to put that up here as well. Eric Gentry, for those who don't know, is up for the Buckets Award watch list, and I think it's straight up go time. So good to see USC look like USC again. Yes, USC is absolutely looking like USC again. What's up? Hey, what's up? So look, let's get into some of this and I'm gonna open up the chat too as soon as I can here. But let's get into some of this DJ Wingfield stuff, man. It's incredible because look, I hate to see him in this situation. Lincoln Riley did address this yesterday in practice, but I just saw somewhat of an update right here, and I'll throw this right here on the screen. And here it is right here. This is from Ryan Curti from the LA Times. He actually put this up on Twitter today. He said DJ Wingfield and his attorney filed for a temporary restraining order with the court on Thursday in a bid to be able to practice and play with USC. Wow. So, I mean, what's crazy is they got several individuals, man, and I'm going to read you a statement from DJ Wingfield. They got several individuals, man, that whether it's Piava, I think his name is Diego Piava or Piava I think he's from Vanderbilt. I think he played like several years. And as we stated, they had another guy that just got his situation passed. Can you guys hear me okay? Let me know in the chat. He got his situation. I think he's from Nevada. His got passed, and same exact situation as DJ Wingfield, who went to El Camino College. From El Camino College, I believe he went to, was it New Mexico? I think New Mexico, then Purdue. I think. I might have that wrong, but I know it was Purdue for sure. But that was his path, and his path started, and supposedly, apparently, he had the COVID year that was supposed to get back, but now there are other people. I don't understand it. I really don't understand it. But here it is right here. They got the same situation, but here it is from Ryan Curti. For those who are coming on, DJ Wingfield and his attorney filed for a temporary restraining order with the court on Thursday in a bid to be able to practice and play for USC. Wow. So in response to that, here are some of the things that DJ Wingfield had to say, and this is still coming from Ryan Curti. Let me see if I can find it. I didn't delete that. Let's see. I know I didn't delete that. I'm lost in all types of sauce. I just deleted all types of pictures just to clear my stuff up. But anyway, he's trying to get it going. He's devastated. Let me see if I can pull it up. He's devastated. I'm going to pull this up for you guys real quick because I literally just saw this. Here it is right here. Okay, in a statement, this is from Ryan Curti as well. In a statement to the court, DJ Wingfield writes that he counted on the information that several schools gave him about his eligibility when he decided to enter the transfer portal and play at another school. So based on that information, DJ Wingfield was, I guess he was advised and this is not just from USC, but it was multiple schools that he would be able to play. I just don't see where he's dropping the ball at, man. I mean, where are they dropping the ball at? So we'll see what happens with the court, but they have to file an injunction in order for this thing to work. And the motion has to take place. And so we'll see what happens with that. August 8th. That means he's going to miss another couple of weeks of practice, which is insane. It's crazy. I hate it for him, but I mean, that's the way it's going to go, but it is what it is. But that's the situation with DJ Wingfield. Real quick, there are multiple people. Let me do this real quick because let's see, there are multiple people, and I'm gonna do this real quick, and I'm gonna see if I can turn the sound off. Hold on for 1 second, because I don't want this. Okay, here we go, right here. But let's see if I can turn this sound off. I want to. Anyway, listen, we are almost to 8,000 subscribers. Those who are on Twitter, we need 200 more. Those who are on Twitter, I got multiple people. I stream from Twitter as well as Instagram. Sometimes I said Instagram, YouTube. Sometimes when I'm on Twitter, those who are on Twitter don't come over to YouTube. Listen, I need all those who are on Twitter. Listen, you see here, we got 4.3 million views, 360,000.5 likes, 81,000.7 comments, 19,001 shares. Help us we want to get to 8,000 before the season starts. So you guys, all those who are on Twitter, come over to USCJ on Twitter. You know, I started doing this because I felt like, you know, you guys could tap in, so you guys could kind of know I'm live. But look, man, you guys need to come over and hit that subscribe button. Help me out. Help us get to 8,000. And listen to this real quick before I get into this information about practice. Multiple guys that we've interviewed on this channel, I went back and take a look. Listen.
We also had Jeff McKay on.
Hold on.
What's up, Trojan family? Listen, we are almost as Talanoa Ely as we do. We bring it to you. Brought you guys like Malik Brooks, Eson, Andrew Williams, Sean, Talanoa Ely, Tom Tapu, Peyton Dyer, USC commit Taylor Johnson, USC commit Jaden Ramos, USC commit AJ Tuatep, USC commit Gus Cordoza, USC commit Sean Scott, modern day linebacker coach Lee Lowe, who's my buddy, Herschel Dennis, former USC running back, Woody Mark's mom, Mama Mark, Lindell White has been on here, Xavier Griffin, USC commit Matt Reardon, as well as former USC commit Hilton Stubbs, 24/7 Sports, Chris Trevino, current USC tight end Walter Matthews, former USC linebacker Lofa Tatupu, current USC chaplain Traco Rochelle, USC cornerback currently Braylon Conley. We also had legendary USC wide receiver John Jackson. We also had Jeff McKay on here with his partner, formerly with the Conquest Collective. We also had Jamil Muhammad on here. Now he's with the Rams. We also had Anthony Beavers on here, currently now with the USC Trojans, linebacker. We also have former USC linebacker Hayes Pillard. And you know Jaywalk is a given because he's a part of this show, but he's former USC DB John Walker, former USC running back Darwin Barlow. So,
all right, those are just a few that we had on. So you guys help me get to 8,000. Who else brings you this type of content, these type of guests on a regular basis, man? And we're trying to get through the whole 2026 class. Now, let's get to this practice. Shout out to Anthony Butler. It's time and the effort you put in daily in the program, fans. It's second to none. USCJ get his press credentials. Hey, thank you, man. I appreciate you, family. Somebody said no sound. Can you guys hear me? Oh, wow. Can you guys hear me? Okay, can you guys hear me now? I had to take my mic out. I can't even put it back in now. Okay. All right, so now somebody told me, somebody said there was no sound. So anyway, let's get to this. I'm going to open up this to some calls. Let me get to this practice information because some of the other things that we talked about DJ Wingfield. For those who are coming on, DJ Wingfield is not going to be able to play until he gets that resolved. He's going to court on August 8th. So let's keep our fingers crossed. This was earlier, no sound. Let's keep our fingers crossed that this gets passed. Now, let's get into some of this that I saw over the weekend. Now, yesterday, one of the biggest things that I saw, and you got to show some love to Cameron Fountain. Cameron Fountain listen, to me, I just feel like the way he articulated himself, the way he responded to the questions, and how calm and collective he was together. But this is some of the things that he said. He talked about. Yeah, he did lie. He made me pull my mic. He made me pull my microphone out, man. Wow, unbelievable. But this is what Cameron Fountain said. He said mental focus, mental versus physical. He said the adjustment to the past. He emphasized that moving from non-padded drills into full-time pads is more of a mental shift. But he talked about getting acclimated, but he talked about the growing confidence of this team. And one of the things that stood out to me yesterday was that he said, look, he said you could tell the difference. You could basically tell the difference from this year opposed to last year. And you guys know, I'm telling you, USC is, and I promise you this, USC is one of those teams that was and it's the same way TCU was when they played the national championship. But I believe that we got more talent than them all across the board. That quarterback, Max Duggan, was a good quarterback. I'm gonna give him that. But I feel like this team, the way they structure right now, and there are so many people. There was something that came to me too. There were so many people that said, and I'm gonna put this link in the chat so you guys can come on in when you guys are ready. And I'm gonna have to eliminate some of this stuff. Let me remove this. Remove that from the studio, and then remove this. That way you guys can come in and we won't have a large. Okay. There were so many people that talked about our recruiting class and how they're worried, like, is USC going to be able to keep this phenomenal recruiting class? And I'm not going to lie, that was one of the things that crossed the back of my mind, but I'm confident and I want to reassure everybody that we are going to be able to keep this class. No, it's two things. Number one, I believe this class is built on what the future is going to look like. Now, if you guys heard what Brett Kolojay said yesterday, Brett Kolojay, he actually said that he could see the future. They're building upon the future. Now, he goes to school with Pepe, and so as a result, I really believe that they understand what the future is going to look like. And so I'm not saying we can go out and lose, but I'm saying they understand that they're going to be a part of winning the national championship. Let me take this first call real quick. TJ, what's the word, big dog?
What's up, baby? Hey,
what's the word?
Boy, them boys looking big out there, man.
They looking swole up. TJ, where you from again, man? I remember seeing you one time. You came on here one time, right?
Yeah, OKC.
OKC. Hey, so tell me, man, like, what's your expectations, man? First of all, let everybody know, man, they got USC fans. It don't matter what part of the world you in, man.
We everywhere, man. SC, we everywhere. Hey, we going to the playoffs. Hey, I'll be in Vegas September 4th. I'm putting my bets in. Hey, why they ain't saying nothing about USC. They talking about Ohio State, Texas. Come on, man. Penn State, bro.
Hey, you know, bro. I'm gonna be honest. They didn't do their homework, man, and that's how you know. That's how you know they didn't do their homework. And they always kind of resort back to the old Lincoln Riley, but you can't resort back to that. And I'm gonna say something. And you in the state of Oklahoma, you seen Lincoln Riley firsthand. Lincoln Riley has never. I don't think he's ever had a defense that's this stacked like this.
Nah, he haven't. He haven't. Yeah. He haven't.
Fact.
Look at the staff we got. Oh my
it's
God,
crazy.
Rob Ryan. Come on, Eric. Come on, man. Dan
it's
Lynn.
Crazy.
Oh,
Eric Henderson.
Oh my God. We about to be nasty. Them boys, it's so nasty that the offensive line, like, oh shit. And we got a good offensive line.
Hey, but you know, but iron sharpen iron though. You feel me? So, like, I think that the way these guys are, and I'm glad that I heard about Michael Benuelis and the offensive line guys stepping up, because I just believe that they're gonna help these guys. This could possibly be the best defensive line that they facing, man, all year. I'm not knocking those deep, but I'm saying that's how legit they are. So I think that, look, man, hey, sky's the limit.
Hey, DJ, you think he gonna get to play this year?
Who? DJ who?
Wingfield.
Well, that's kind of one of the things that I talked about just now. Is he got a court case, I think if he make the fact that he got a court case and he's gonna make it to court, I believe with all my heart that they should be able to grant him that motion based on the fact that there was another case that just happened like that in the state of Nevada. So I feel like they're gonna probably grant him that case, man. If not, we're gonna have to continue to move and groove. We're gonna have to go with Michael Benuelos. And we just gonna have to do what we gotta do. We got 4 stars, 4 stars, 3 stars, 4 stars. We don't recruit just recruit. The only way you get that experience if you're gonna actually get out there.
Yeah. I just don't see. I really don't see Oregon beating us either, man. I'm gonna tell you. I think we might lose one game.
What game you think? What game is that? I really don't. I said 10-2, but I'm kind of the more, especially after seeing our D line. I hate to even say we get an L, but you know how it is. It's a long season.
Yeah, we stay healthy. Going up to Oregon is kind of tricky. That's the only. Yeah. But we already know how Dante play. He throw interceptions too. We already seen him at UCLA. So
yeah.
We seen him. It's just that
I think he's good, but I don't think he's mobile like a Bo Nix or even a Dylan Gabriel. You know, he'll throw it on the run, and he probably has a better arm than a Dylan Gabriel. But we'll see what he do. Yeah. One thing I can say about Dylan Gabriel, which I loved him when he was at Central Florida, man, that dude got a lot of experience, man. He played a lot of college football. Dante gonna have to step into big boy football this year. It's gonna be some big boy football against some big schools. That experience, like what Bo Nix had and what Gabriel had, man, you can't duplicate that until you get out there, man. And so we'll see how he is under pressure, under real pressure.
Yeah. We'll know where we at once we get past Illinois. That Illinois is gonna tell us everything. Once we beat them, we probably beat them by 2 touchdowns. We're gonna shock everybody. They're gonna talk about USC. Oh man, this and that. I'm writing down everybody that said something about USC.
No, facts, man.
They ain't saying, man.
No, that's facts.
I'm putting my best in, man. We looking nice, man. That Michigan game, we about to get on their head. That quarterback, that'll be. I think we're
gonna get all on them. I think we're gonna get on them, especially because we're gonna be at home. The stadium gonna be crazy because it's Michigan, period. And man, we're gonna get on them. We're gonna pay back. Let's don't even. I gotta take this other call, but look, don't forget, Mekhi Lemon got straight cold caught. You know what I'm saying? Like in the middle of the game, and blindsided.
We didn't even get no call. It's a bunch of calls we didn't even get.
No, that's facts. A bunch of calls we didn't get, and we still was in there to the 4th quarter. And so it drives me crazy. Even some of our own fans talk about we weren't. Man, listen, we was in the game to the 4th quarter. Man, please don't give me that.
If we make that tackle when Ramsey bumped into our other player, the game is over with. If they don't get down the field on that run, the game is over with.
No, that's fact. I mean, that's facts. That was Humphrey, I think.
Yeah, it was Humphrey. He couldn't hold on.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, but man, I can't even. Every time I think about that, it drives me crazy. But anyway, I'm gonna take this other call. I appreciate you tapping in, fam. Appreciate you tapping in.
Man.
Fight on, big dog. Hey, stay blessed, man. You on the road too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, be safe on that road, bro.
All right, bye.
Fight on. Hey, Stefan, what's the word, man?
What's the deal, Jay? What's going on with you?
Hey, man. Hey, we here. Hey, the season is
man. It's around the corner. It's around the corner, man. And you know, I just like I always say, I just get tired of the disrespect. So you know, we're gonna see when it's all said and done. When it's time to line it up. You know, CBS Sports ain't got us. They ain't even got them picked. They ain't even picked them to make the playoffs. I'm like, dang. Yeah, I forgot who the JD McHale picked. I forgot he did his top 10. I think he did his top 12. Who making the playoffs? He didn't even have. I forgot who did he pick. I forgot some team he picked 12th, and it was a joke.
Yeah, because I think he's affiliated with On 3, but I don't think he picked USC, but what's crazy is Phil Steele. I just told you guys this the other day. Phil Steele, who does a football magazine every July, every year, who's been in this for a while. he feels like USC is going to be a sleeper playoff team, and he's the only one that I've heard say that. And I'll take his opinion over some of these others, but
Right.
he said it. And I'm telling you, bro, like looking at our defensive line, I feel very confident that we're gonna do something.
Man, them boys look big. I was looking at what you had shown. I think it was you that showed it, and I was like, man, them boys is big. I'm like, ooh-wee. And I feel like we line up against everybody. That's what I'm saying. They keep trying to say we small, but no, ain't no small. Them boys over there eating.
They eating big, man. And did you happen to see, I did a little thing here just a few minutes ago. Jaden Ramos, who was on this show, a lot of people, they said, oh, he's a freshman. Him and Gus Cordova are both two of those what I call super freshmen that could possibly come in here and move and groove, man, because both of those dudes, they got some ability. And I think, man, Jaden Ramos looked big.
He's huge.
He looked big. And I'm like, really? This is what he's doing? And so, shoot, man. And listen to the camp.
Up front, we're going to be all right. I feel like we're going to be, like I think you were saying it and a couple other people, we're going to be all right. I think we're going to be one of the top defensive line in the nation or whatever, because we slept on too. So they ain't expecting us to be, and like they said, they don't pay attention to us anyway over here. So it's cool. We can be quiet and just go on about our business and take care of what we need to do. And, because I like to be underdog anyway. So it's cool.
Facts, man. Hey, before you get up out of here, man, what's your record prediction, man, for USC? I'm gonna tell you.
You already know.
That 10-2 ain't gonna cut it, man. I feel guilty.
That's why I keep saying, I'm like, I don't know why everybody I'm telling you, the only game I feel like is probably the maybe Oregon. Notre Dame, we need our get back. Y'all done got us 2 years in a row. We whooped y'all at the house the first year.
But do you think? I think Notre Dame is better than Oregon. I mean, I don't know. I mean, what do you think? I think Notre Dame may be better than Oregon.
Yeah, but I'm like Notre Dame lost at home to what was that power? What did they lost to? Illinois. So I'm like, ain't no way we can be Northern Illinois and y'all lost to them and y'all can be ain't no way. So that's why I said that about Notre Dame. Maybe they had a bad game, and I know sometimes you come out and you sleep on a team and they came out with the A game. But at the end of the day, regardless, y'all lost to them, and I know we better than them. So I know we can beat y'all. And I just don't feel like, and they keep saying Penn State. I don't know. I'm getting tired of people talking about Illinois. Man, I'm not worried about them dudes. They ain't on our level. It's levels to this or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So they don't have the talent that we have. And if they do, we go 3 deep at the talent or whatever. They probably just got to start in, 22 people or whatever. At the end of the day, we got talent at the talent. Our D line, they're going to rotate them in, and we're going to wear their offensive line out because they're going to be tired. They're going to have fresh bodies coming in, and it's going to be on this year. I'm telling you.
And that's why I think, and I got to take some of these calls, but that's why I think it's going to take the pressure off of our offense. Lincoln Riley, like he's essentially, it's flipped back. It's flipped to the other side. Lincoln Riley is going to essentially have a defensive heavy team this year, opposed to having. I think we're still going to be good on offense. I do.
No, yeah, of course.
It's just not going to put that much pressure on our offense to have to, really just try to just throw it down the field, do this and do that. You still want them explosive points. We still want to average like 30-some points a game, over 30, 35 a game.
I want to put up, I ain't gonna lie, I want to put up like 40. The first year when Caleb Williams came here, the numbers I think we was putting up, that'd be all right with me. You can do that. I know for sure we make it to the playoffs. We for sure championship. Hey, is that a Black Mamba apparel you got on right there?
Bro, I got the full suit, bro. I got the black one.
That's clean right there. I'm loving that. That's what's up, man. When you order that online?
Man, it was from I got it from Nike.com.
Okay, that's clean.
The shorts that go with it. I appreciate you, family. So I just went in and grabbed both of them, man. The black one and the white one.
Yeah. Most definitely. But yeah, we gonna be all right this year. I really feel like we're gonna make it. I know we're gonna make it to the playoffs. Now, championship, that's up, that's up for debate. But we for sure gonna be there though. We're gonna be there, and then Lincoln Riley know. But I ain't gonna hold you though, Jay. I appreciate it, man. Right, let me come in. I'll let you. All right, fight on, dog.
Hey, I appreciate you, man, coming in. All right. I'm gonna take some of these other calls as they coming in real quick. Hold on for 1 second. Let me say shout out to Roy Benuelos. Roy, listen, you can kind of confirm. Listen, there are a couple of people. I'm hearing everybody talk about your son now, Roy. If you want to come in, the link is in the chat too. Last week, when the whole DJ Wingfield thing went on, and you could kind of confirm it, everybody was saying a lot of other different people. And the one person I said, everybody, Michael Benuelas is the guy I will put there, and the guy who I saw absolutely pancake somebody in practice. I felt like he could be the guy. Lo and behold, we heard Lincoln Riley say this yesterday, that Michael Benuelas is that guy. So shout out to you, Roy. Appreciate you, family. Let me say what's up to Daryl. Daryl, how you doing, man?
Hey, I'm blessed, brother, man. How are you?
I'm good. What you got?
Hey, well, I'm just ready to play football. I mean, all this strategy is good to talk about, but it's all about the trenches. Getting in there.
It's all about the trenches. Absolutely.
Yeah. As long as we don't give up no more than 2-3 yards of play, they punt. That's it.
That's absolutely. So have you been seeing some of the interviews from after practice, and have you been seeing some of the footage that we even put up there as far as how these guys looking, man? If you have, I want to know what your thoughts are.
I just think that you just got some really good coaching going on right now, and Lincoln Riley just realizing that you need balance, and his offense is high profile, but it all starts with making stops when we need to stops. And he can score all day, but he got to make stops. So
that's right.
Yeah, he invested in his defense for the first time. So that's what wins championships. Defense.
You know what? I remember Daryl when Lincoln Riley first came over. I remember a lot of people talk about defense, and I specifically remember saying this and thinking this, and seeing Caleb Williams score the way he scored. I remember saying, man, I don't care. We got the best offense in the country. We can have a defense, but we don't, it doesn't matter. But now, it does matter. It matters more than, a lot of people probably would even, we were living so high on just scoring those points. But, man, it didn't feel good when seeing somebody like of Caleb Williams' status and caliber just to, the game just be almost gone due to lack of defense. Now we got a defense, and I feel so good. I really feel good. I can't wait till everybody see this defense put on display, man. Like, what's your thoughts on that?
I just think last few couple years we just had some poor fundamentally tackling. Just poor football angles that they were taking, calling some bad plays on some. Didn't have the personnel to run the type of defense we were trying to run, and so we did some poor fundamentals. They weren't working on tackling. You could tell they were arm tackling. Nobody was putting a shoulder on the guy. You got to put shoulder, then wrap, then get them feet going. So right now, like I said, it's all about them coming to make the tackle, not waiting on it.
Right.
Last year, in the Michigan game, we waited on that tackle when that guy ran us over last year in Michigan to win the game. He was waiting. So when he waited, guy with the ball had all the momentum, just ran him over.
You know what's crazy about that? Every time I think of that, it's almost like the Texas Vince Young in 2005, man. It was like, it seemed like when he ran that touchdown going to the right, whatever that was, quarterback read run, it seemed like he was running in slow motion. I literally saw that Michigan player. It was like, I felt like all we had to do was one person just take them high, one take them low, but it's just like it went in slow motion, and it drives me crazy. But I think we'll get our get back this year.
Oh yeah. Every like they said, film don't lie. You can talk all day, but when you see yourself on film, you can't hide. So it makes the coaches coach harder, and it's gonna make the players step up, or you gonna be out of that spot.
You're gonna be out of that spot.
Yeah. They can't, like they say, don't get in your feelings. Get fundamental.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's all about heart, and I'm glad we got a quarterback with some heart. Because last year, I no offense to the other guy with the Louisville, but he was scary. I don't care about the offense calling. His heart, he wouldn't take off with the ball to save his soul. Scared.
Hey, man. Hey, so, and a lot of people, here's one thing I would never do. I'm never going to question Lincoln Riley about making a quarterback decision.
Right.
Ever. And the fact that he made that decision, I think everybody got to understand is Lincoln Riley sees the same thing, even that you see, man. and that we all see. And so I think that J.D. Maiava, one of the things I saw him very, very poised during the press conference. And let me say, shout out to Dave. Thank you very much for the super chat. Says, hey, bro, keep up the good work. Season is almost here and can't wait. Coach Lincoln Riley's cooking. Hey, thank you very much for the super chat. I totally agree. But I'm feeling very optimistic now, man. This year is different, and I got to take some of these calls because it's stacking up.
Okay.
But hey, Gerald, any last thing you want to leave with us real quick, man? I believe this might be your first time on, but I appreciate you coming in.
Yeah, it's been a minute. It's been a while since last season since I was on. But yeah, I mean, the bottom line is it's just football. I mean, they can put all the rankings, and it's like Mike Tyson said, everybody got a fight plan until I hit them.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. So, just let the chips fall where they may, one game at a time, and don't even worry about all that other stuff. Just whoever get in front of you, take care of business. And before you know it, you're in the playoffs. That's why Ohio State lost to Michigan, came back and flipped the script.
And gave Oregon that work. But yeah, I definitely appreciate you tapping in, man. And hey, don't make it your last though.
Hey, I won't, bro. I see you didn't grow a mustache.
Hey, man, I've always had a mustache. All right, man.
All right, it's something look different. I don't know what it is.
Oh man. Hey,
you look good, bro. You be mobbing in that your outfit, man. You be man.
Hey, we represent. Hey, I represent the Crenshaw district. Let me say that first and foremost. I represent the Crenshaw.
Hey man, you have a blessed weekend, brother. I appreciate you.
Hey, God bless you, man. I appreciate you, family.
All right.
Young Tiny, what's the word?
What up, bro? How you doing?
Man, how you doing, man?
I'm good, folks. You already know, tapping in, supporting as always. You already know. Ready for this season, bro. I'm ready for this season, Jay. I'm ready.
Hey, no more. I think the wait is over, man. Now we're gonna kind of slowly ease our way in. We just kind of want to see how these guys get acclimated to these pads. The pads is absolutely popping, and they popping for real. But I'm so happy, excited about some of the things that I'm hearing. It appears that the offense kind of did their thing yesterday, but the defense was still popping them. I love what I hear. I'm hearing from Cam Fountain, his being optimistic. I love what I'm hearing from him about his confidence, about how he could tell that it's different. What's your thoughts on everything that you've heard, man, in some of these interviews?
So yeah, some of the interviews and inside stuff. Like I'm sure we both, like you got, like I got. I've been hearing good things too. I have heard the offense been flowing. I heard the offensive line is better than everybody think, bro. You know what I'm saying? Even with some of the depth pieces. I know when we get to breaking down per position groups on the team, they always seem to want to get the short end of the stick. But all I'm gonna tell everybody, bro, is just watch. That's it, bro. Just watch. You know what I'm saying? And how we gonna set up all these haters and this ill-advised coverage? We just gotta win, bro. That's all we gotta do. We just gotta win. Me personally, I want us to donut Missouri State and Georgia Southern. Like, I don't want them to score. Like, I want to come out and set an early example this season with the defense. Like, I don't even want them to score, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't. I don't even want them to score, bro.
I definitely think we could do it. Victor, yes, I do. I think we are going to be running more. I think part of it is J.D. Maiava. I think he's going to run more. And I think, as I stated before, Lincoln Riley, his offense was made up of 50-50 when he's at Oklahoma, all the way to coming to USC, some of it. And I think part of that is the quarterback running. So, yes, I think we're going to see that. So I'm feeling very optimistic, Tiny. I'm feeling like
me too.
I feel like it's different.
And just like Kamasi said, all wins, no losses. For real. Just like Kamasi said, all wins, no losses. Like, I feel the same way, bro. You know, but I want to go ahead. My bad.
No, I'm officially you go ahead. I'm going right here. This is what he's saying right here. Yes, I'm going with that right now. I'm changing from 10 to 2. I can't even fit. I'm feeling more optimistic about it. And I'm just gonna ride with him, man. We're just gonna do it game by game.
That's what I was just about to say, Jay. 1-0 every week.
I'm playing right now so everybody can know. I'm saying 12-0. Forget about all that 10 to 2. I can't do it. Forget about it.
I want to go
It's
1-0, 1-0 every week,
one and
loved
zero
ones.
every week.
One
One
and
and
zero
zero every
every
week.
week.
1-0.
Yep. Yep.
That's
What up,
that's
Stephon?
what's
What up?
up.
What up, Kristen? Yep. 1-0 every week. Feel me? I'm trying to ball, go
Absolutely.
1-0 every week. Get some of these young guys in the first 2 games. You know what I'm saying? Let's donut these first 2 games. Get some of our young guys in, give them some run. But one thing I can say, bro, is that I feel like we deep at every position. I just hope everybody stay the course. You know, the reality of it is where we at nowadays in NCAA, you know, it's kind of hard to keep everybody every year. You know what I'm saying? But
Well,
that's
hey,
one problem
hold
with
tight
being
for a
so
second.
deep.
Hold tight for a second. Hey, thank you,
Okay.
Christian, for the super chat. But hold tight for a second because hey, I started. I don't even really want to get into this because I don't want to get into politics. But I did see. Did you see where the president passed that bill or signed that bill as far
Yep.
as this new NIL? Now, part of
Yep.
that language that I saw within that, I saw some stuff talking about one-time transfer portal. Now,
Exactly.
I got to make a video about that, but I mean, I guess we can go ahead and talk about it now. I don't want to mess up my whole. But anyway, they are proposing a one-time transfer portal rule,
Right.
and I got to get the information. That may be now. That may work in a benefit for us. I mean, when we're talking about just
Mm-hmm.
not having guys, especially like this high caliber class that's getting ready to leave. On the flip side, you do want guys who feel like they're not given an opportunity. To kind of move and groove what they want. But that was one of the things that the president had in his I guess that whatever that was he signed. He said, what was the language that he used? He said something. He said they're being traded like trading cards or something crazy.
Right. I
It
seen
was,
that.
it was
Yeah. I
some
can't
kind of,
remember verbatim the
yeah,
word for word, but it was something like that. But that's
it was
when
something like that. Yeah.
But that's when you hope and pray for strong players, strong young men, like, like kind of like how Taj Washington, he transferred to us, but even after everybody was getting after that, he held water. Or like your boy Anthony, like your boy, damn, what's my boy name? The homie son, 15, one that went to linebacker.
Beavers.
Yeah, like A Beef, you know what I'm saying? Like a Beef, or people that done stuck around and waiting they turn and probably ain't got the chance like we all think they should or whatever. Because when you deep at all these positions, bro, it's gonna be some people left out of the rotation, fam. And we could sit
But
up here and name all type of people that we know
and,
should play, even with
and
rotation.
listen, I've had Jaywalk on here, but I've even had Herschel Dennis. Herschel Dennis, he was doing this thing. He talked about how Reggie Bush and Lindell
Reggie
White,
Bush and them, yeah.
he talked about them.
HD used to be hurt. HD was
That's
hurt though a lot,
yeah,
but like when they came and when Desmond Reed and all them came, like it was competition though. You feel me? HD, we all knew HD could have started, but
you had so many guys. What class was that Chauncey Washington was in? Like you
oh
hardly saw.
man,
You didn't see Chauncey Washington till like when a lot of guys
man,
left. And Chauncey
right,
Washington was a baller, a
right.
straight baller. He was a
Remember
beast.
what Ty, and then remember we had got that number 1 running back from Illinois, Ty Isaac, and then remember he transferred to
Man,
Michigan because he
he
couldn't
never
crack
really
the.
saw the field. He never
Yeah.
saw the field. He was like what 6'4", 6'3", or something like that.
He was the number 1 running back in the nation that year coming out of high
Well,
school. Ty Isaac.
yeah, Ty Isaac, and then the other number 1 running back that we had that never really saw no action, Emmanuel Moody. You remember him?
Emmanuel Moody, yeah, from Texas. Emmanuel
He
Moody.
transferred to Florida. So look, man, at the end of the day, and there's some guys from that 2004 that national championship team, guys that never really, like Matt Castle, all these guys that never really had opportunity just to get out there and play, but they had their opportunity to go to the league. And Matt Castle actually had a productive career. And so
They still went to the league.
Yes. And so if you stay around a team, man, that's good like USC and the talent, and shout out to Sam Gallegos. Hey, fight on. His son, I just put up we had 30 days yesterday. His son is wearing number 30 for USC safety. So big shout out to him, Marquise Gallegos. But sometimes if you stick around this program, you still gonna have your opportunity to play in the NFL.
That part.
You still gonna be able to get a bag because you at the university that's giving it, that's doing their thing. And so
that's what a development is. You know what I'm saying?
that's what the
You're still gonna be
development is.
developed.
I never felt like
Stephen
development
Carr
was
was
just bouncing around.
Yep. Stephon said Stephen Carr. Yeah, he from Summit, Fontana. He was
Oh
always
man,
hurt.
man,
He transferred to
Stephen Carr.
Indiana, but
Yeah,
Stephen Carr
yeah,
was cold. You know
man.
what I
I,
mean?
I believe that. I didn't even see that comment, but I need to pull that up. I believe that Stephen Carr was like, man. I really thought Stephen Carr was like Reggie, the next Reggie. He just the way even he wore his uniform with the sleeve and everything. Stephen Carr, you remember he came in that first game he came in. I never forget. It was against Western Michigan. You remember that? And
Yeah,
that's
I
when
remember
they had,
that.
yes, they had PJ Flack. I saw
Yeah.
Stephen Carr take a tall sweep to the right and broke and cut and did for that touchdown. You remember that?
Yeah, Stephen Carr was cold. I remember him in high
Man,
school. But I used to
oh,
follow him in high school at Fontana.
yeah,
Like he was
yeah.
hard, bro.
He was. And then him and you had Marquise Stepp. And so
Yeah.
I never understood why we didn't know how to utilize Marquise Stepp and Stephen Carr. They
Yeah,
were both
yeah.
like
Marquise Stepp, that was the one from San Diego.
No, Marquise Stepp
No,
was from Indiana. You remember he committed to us. He could have went to Notre Dame. He was from
right.
Indiana. I think he's from Indianapolis.
Oh,
He wore number 30. Stephen Carr wore number 7.
Yeah, Stephen Carr was number 7. Yeah.
Yeah. Stephen was
Yeah.
number 7. Marquise Stepp was number 30. But both of
Right.
those were, I mean, we just didn't know how to utilize them. You can't make this up. But anyway, let me
Right.
take some of these calls, man. Anything
Yeah.
else you want to leave with us real quick
Nah,
before we
just stay the course, man. We gonna be good, man. Just stay the course. We gonna go 1-0 every week. You know. And I want to just tell you, I appreciate you, fam. You know what I'm saying? And I
Oh
kind of
man,
feel where you're coming
love,
from.
man.
That hit home because I know what you're doing. I know the work you put in. And I sit up here and watch. I see other channels that post videos after you copying. I mean, I ain't gonna get into all that, man. But
You
they
ain't got to say no names.
copying you and posting the same content you putting out and stuff. But don't even So I'm just like, man, just stay the course. The support is
No, it's
still here.
all love, fam. We do. And one thing about it, man, like I said from the get go, when I started, man, I didn't even think I was gonna have 100 subs. I was just running my mouth, talk about something I believe in. I do it for the love of the program. Like I love USC, man. So it's easy for me to talk about USC.
Right.
And anything else that comes along with it, man. Hey, it is what it is, man. That's how I look at it, man. But everything I do is for the glory of God anyway, man. Just to represent him. But yeah, I appreciate you, family.
All the time. Hey, and that's a good pickup too. We just got on that coaching staff. Just me and you already texted about it. We talk on the side, but you already know that was a good pickup.
You know him, right?
Yeah, I know him. Yeah, he coached my nephew at UCLA. You know what I'm saying? He was on that coaching staff over there. I was actually hoping we got his son a couple years ago in the transfer portal when he was at work. I think he went to Washington or somewhere. He had a son. I was an old lineman.
But real quick before you go, since you know him, I just wanted to kind of, I was talking to somebody else about this, and I know that Licky Riley mentioned about he wanted to get an offensive-minded guy to be an analyst on the defensive side to kind of get that perspective, man. But to me, I was telling somebody, I said, man, he seems like he is overqualified. Just even if he was an offensive analyst, like he has some credentials. He's been to Oregon. He's been to, and I think he was the one that because of Josh Connerly. I believe he's the one that helped him like last minute just go there. So, and then you see the Pittsburgh Steelers, the New England Patriots. You see all this experience, UCLA. I'm just like, man, that's a heck of a hire.
He the one. Yeah. He the one that developed Colton Miller, Caleb Bennock, multiple linemen. I remember that I was on that UCLA team for that little 4-year span. You know what I'm saying? And I know his recruiting skills. Hey, his recruiting skills is I'm telling you, man, that was a good look. That's a good look.
Yeah, he's in Southern California, Santa Monica. So,
yes, sir.
Yeah, I appreciate you,
Clem
man.
is the real deal. Yeah, Clem is the real deal, fam.
He is. Yeah. That's right. Yeah. All right, big dog. I appreciate you tapping in, man. Happy Saturday, man. Stay blessed.
Happy Saturday. Stay blessed. I'm in the comments with it though, all the time.
Okay. All right. B Jinx, what's the word?
What's up with it, Jay?
Man, I know you got something to talk about, man. I know you got your analytical mind, man. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, man. For the first time in a long time, man, that defensive line, man, looks scary. I mean, we talk about Tompkins, we talk about Silva, we talk about, Jakeem, but I saw a picture of Jade.
Oh
Geez,
my God,
man. So I think that's going to be
yeah,
the key, to be the key. And rightfully so, the Cam Fountains, they're deserving of it, to call on Jones. But this defensive line, we haven't seen this type of size and this type of depth in a long time. So
yeah,
I think that's going to be the key to us sustaining, a 12-game season, headed into, hopefully the conference, championship game and possibly the playoffs. But I think that's the only thing that's been keeping, Lincoln Riley from achieving his goal, man, is he hasn't really had a defense in him for like I said, for once, man. It seems like he's really serious about that side of the ball. I can only imagine if, he had that, his first year here along with the coaching staff, man, who knows, where the program will be right now as far as, from an optic standpoint. It's like he's been having to build back up his credibility. You know what I'm saying?
well, I'm gonna say this.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say it like I said it before in the past. You probably heard it too, but I feel like if he would have never kept Alex Grinch, we might not have this coaching staff. We might not have I'm just one of those who believe like timing is everything. Yes, we had to suffer some casualties. We were casualties. We had all types of situations that happened, but I just feel like timing is everything. And then if that timing didn't happen with that, then the timing with this 2026 class wouldn't happen the way it is. Right. The timing wouldn't happen with the Chad Bowden thing. So I believe that, we learn, man. We go through things, and it all helps us, learn and make corrections in life. And I think that's what we see with Lincoln Riley. Like, he's made the necessary corrections in his life as it relates to football decisions. And we see that happening on the field. He's hired the staff that's complementing everything that he does. And now it's going to take the pressure off of him. And we're going to see a better version of Lincoln Riley. I believe the Oklahoma version of Lincoln Riley from an offensive play caller standpoint. And as a result, I think USC is going to be better all across the board. We had to suffer, man. We dealt with it. Right. We cried, all that type of stuff. But, hey, we are better now.
One thing I know is that first year, no one expected for him to have that much success. And it's kind of hard to fire. Even though we saw the glaring problem, what was going on with the team as far as, from a defensive perspective, we never – you can't imagine, getting rid of a coach after going 11-3. It really didn't take effect until that following year to where, some teams kind of figured out, Riley's play calling and figured out how to keep Caleb in the pocket. So now we're not scoring as many points. And then we then had the outside receivers, the Jordan Andersons, the Dye kid that transferred down from Oregon. So we didn't have that leadership and that type of talent on the team, and it really showed that second and that third year. I think now the staff, Lincoln Riley, have been provided the staff, the resources to go out there and actually compete in a Big Ten conference. I think had we still been out in the Pac-12, I don't think that he would have been provided the amount of resources that we have now. But going into the season, man, I expect a totally different mindset. I think he's not just talking anymore. He's going to put defense first, and he's putting and the staff and the organization has decided to invest on the side of the ball. And the most important pickup in the offseason was that GM, man. He was the most important pickup that they could have went out and hired. Yeah.
I don't know. I think it was Scott Schrader. Yeah, Scott Schrader did an interview with that new recruit that we just got, Brett Colajay. And I heard the recruit. And every guy that I've had on here, I interviewed, I asked him. Those are some of the last questions I asked him about Chad Bowden. But listening to him, some of the questions he had to say about Chad Bowden, some of the answers he had to say about Chad Bowden, about his energy, and it was something that he said. It was a term that he used. He said that he's equal to, I think, a defensive coach. Something he said, I can't remember. But anyway, he raved about Chad Bowden, and every guy around here that asked that question, they rave about Chad Ballard. Like his energy is different, and they all say that. And I'm telling you, this class right now, this class, you know, we're gonna see the same thing. I believe in the 2027 class. I don't believe it's gonna be a drop off at all.
Well, one thing about it, you know, once you start having success, you know, your coaching staff is going to start to get opportunities. It's who you replace them with, which is going to be most important. If you notice that those championships run that Saban had, man, he had a good staff around him.
Absolutely.
That went out and got, and a lot of analysts too. So now we've equaled that. You know, no longer other teams have the advantage over us from a resource standpoint or from a staff standpoint. I think that has been a great equalizer for us, and it's starting to show now. It's starting to show with recruiting. It's starting to show with attitude. It's starting to show with coaching. We're getting, you know, top line coaches to come in and be analysts. When was the last time you saw something like that?
I've never seen it. I think Nick Saban's the only other staff that I haven't seen it like this.
Ohio State does it.
Okay.
You know, so so they get a lot of staff like that, but it just almost seems surreal now to where, you know, everything has been provided for Riley to succeed.
Absolutely.
Before but it was like he had on a bunch of hats the prior 2 years. He had on the prior 3 years. The prior 3 years, he had on a bunch of hats, man. He was trying to do too many things, and now he can just coach and not worry about anything else. So now I think you're gonna, like you were saying earlier, I think you're going to see the best version of him. He'll be able to let Lynn and Henny and that staff run that side of the ball and just worry about the offensive side of the ball. And I think that's going to be the change that we need. You're going to see a total 180 degree turn with this team, man. I think it's going to start with game, especially the first two games, like the prior caller was saying. I want to see those first two games. I want to see the defense just totally shit them out. I mean, make a statement. Even going into that Purdue game, I want to see the defense, especially that defensive line, make a statement, man. After the first 3 weeks, we should be leading the nation in tackles. Tackles for losses and sacks. After the first 3 games, we should be leading the nation in tackle for losses and sacks.
No, we should. We definitely should, man. So, man, look, I got called. Hey, you guys come on back in. I'm gonna put the link back in. I got several calls that dropped off. My apologies. Okay. I wasn't trying to. But B Jenks, I hadn't heard from you. Anything you want to leave with us real quick? You guys come back in too. Anything you want to leave with us before you get out of here?
Yeah, man. Like I said before, I haven't seen it. You know, this type of support and this type of competency in a long time, man. I mean, a long time. So I'm expecting for it to show dividends.
What's the record? I said I'm officially changing it. I'm going game by game. I'm saying 12-0. I can't pick against them right now. I can't do it.
I decided not to, to give a prediction because every time I give one, man, it ends up going south. So I'm gonna just say,
I can't let you do that. I can't let you do that, man. Look, you gotta say something, man. Hey, look, even if you want to stay safe with it, man, you gotta go 9-3, go 9-3. But I feel you on that. It's hard giving a prediction. Like
I put it like this. The only games that I'm worried about is gonna be that Notre Dame game on the road. And that Illinois game on the road.
So you're not worried about.
I heard you mention Nebraska one time.
I just think the environment, man. Those big games. I just think Illinois, and not because of the environment, because I saw them play against South Carolina, and that quarterback's a mobile quarterback. I saw him shut them down. I believe they're a physical team. That's that with that. Nebraska, I think that environment is going to be hostile. We just got, long as we stay focused. That's all I'm saying. Stay focused, go in there and do your thing. Oregon and Notre Dame, those are two different animals within themselves.
Illinois is known for having a very loud and a hostile crowd, but Nebraska is and Notre Dame is. It's just something about playing Notre Dame at night on the road, up there in South Bend. It's just something about it. So I would say I agree with you. I'm going to change my mind about Illinois, especially if we play them during the daytime. But Nebraska on the road and Notre Dame on the road, those are only two they're going to put like an asterisk or exclamation by that I can say could possibly give us trouble where we could slip up at, especially Nebraska, man.
Yeah, man. And a lot of people, they say, oh, Jay, come on. Hey, listen, man, but they don't watch college football like the way we watch it. Some of us, I don't know. But anyway, let me take this other call. But, hey, B, I appreciate you tapping in, family.
All right, most definitely, man.
All right. Real quick, I'm gonna take this other call. Real quick, shout out to Arthur Quick. Thank you, Arthur Quick. You said I agree with you, Jay. The new front office is going to free up Riley to strictly focus on the team and offense. Hey, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Roy Benuelas, I appreciate that. Keep up the good work. Hey, definitely. I appreciate you, family. So look, I know what you meant. You put good work. I know exactly what you meant. So look, Christian, I think you're gonna be the last caller, man. Let me see. Yeah, because other people dropped off. I kind of waited a little bit too long. But anyway, Christian, what's the word?
What's going on, man?
What's the word, family? How you doing?
Can you hear me? Man,
I hear you loud.
All right, I ain't gonna keep you. Gotcha. I ain't gonna leave myself, man. My wife out of town, so I got both the little ones. But man, I don't see us going no worse than 10-2.
No, I agree. I'm gonna go with the 12-0 right now. I'm just gonna stick with that because I just feel too good about this team.
Yeah, my ceiling for us is 12-0, and my floor is 10-2. Regardless playoff berth. I'm not worried. I'm not too concerned with the Illinois game. I've seen enough Illinois games last year to not put too much stock into the bowl game. You know, a lot of people don't play things like that, but the way they play, how they struggle with teams we beat by 20, right? And seeing them struggle with Purdue, you know, they have to take.
Hey, Christian, you can
What's
you
going
hear me?
on?
Hey, you breaking up super. You can't hear it on your end, but man, it's like I can't even. You breaking up super bad. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me better now?
Yeah, I hear you good now.
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, yeah, I hear you. You clear now.
Yeah, okay. Sorry about that. I said the Illinois game. I'm not. That's one of them. That's one of the lists. I'm not just too concerned. Definitely going to Notre Dame at night, right? But I'm like you, Jay. Every game I look at and the way we match up and what's going on the other side, they all are winnable games. Even Notre Dame, because Notre Dame known for their defense, but they're breaking in a new defense. They lost their defensive coordinator, right? So they're breaking in a new defensive coordinator and a new quarterback. Their starting offensive lineman out for the year. Their best lineman, he tore up his leg in a ATV accident last month, a couple weeks ago. So it's just looking at what we got in the matchup, and the Big Ten is like the conference of unproven quarterbacks this season. Really, I mean, so many teams breaking in new quarterbacks. Man, I feel good about this, as you say, USC football Trojan team.
Hey, but here's the thing, though, Christian, I'm pumping this team up, and I'm not pumping them up like I'm just some fairy tale type deal. Like, I really believe in everything that I'm hearing from all the players, everything that I'm hearing from all the staff, everything that I'm hearing from all the coaches. Look, man, it's real go time, and if I believe in them like that, but why should I put a 10-2 on my thing? Listen, I officially had to change. I had to change it because I believe this team. I'm not going to just say 10-2 just because I know we got a couple of tough environments. Yes, they're tough environments, but I believe that's where the mental toughness comes in at. And I believe that's what Tremaine Carroll is offering to this team. And we heard Coach Henny talk about it. We heard Coach Riley talk about it. We've heard multiple people talk about how the mental toughness. I mean, these guys couldn't even go in the Coliseum because the coach was like, look, until you guys are ready, we want to respect the Coliseum. But I believe all that is developing the mental toughness aspect of it. They had to do all these different things. And because they couldn't finish some of the workout, they couldn't even go to the other part of it. And so all of that is building character. All of that is building mental toughness. And I believe it's getting us ready for these different type of environments. Once we get in these environments and we unified and gel together as a unit, as a team, listen, oh man, I'm getting excited thinking about it. We're gonna come together like never before. And that's this bonding that they've done too in the offseason, Christian, I believe, and they all talked about it. I believe that's part of this as well. So it's a brotherhood, man. Everybody's gonna stick together, man, and we're gonna take it one game at a time. I'm saying 12-0. I'm sorry. Well, you probably broke up some more, man, because I can't even hear you now. I see you still there, Christian, but I can't hear you. So look, man, if you can hear me, I can't hear you. Either your mic is on mute or you back in the bad area. But we've been on for about 1 hour and 5 minutes. Anybody? Yeah, now he dropped off. You must be in a bad area. I'm gonna put the link. Anybody want to come in? I'm about to get out of here. But I appreciate everybody for tapping in. Let me read some of these real quick, and I'm out of here. Let me get, okay. As long as we are top 5, we are good. Let's get to some of these. Marcus 100. Dave. Okay, let me take this one. Stefan, what's the word?
I just want to say real quick, because I was going back and forth with a guy on the chat or whatever. I'm just saying if we ball out, man, it's going to be some flips that want to come to USC. I get everybody saying, people where they from, whatever. That's cool. But you got to think about it. At the end of the day, this is California. And I'm not saying that because I'm from California and I'm not putting dubs on it. But why do you think people like Jay-Z, the people that have money and all that, they leave from where they're from because the colder weather? Don't nobody really want to be there like that. I mean, it's cool if you're used to it or whatever. But you're going to come to California because of the weather. We have one of the best when it's in November, December. We still got 70, 80 degrees, whatever. It's beautiful out here. So what I'm saying is, and then like all the resources that we have at USC, you're not going to really too much get that from nowhere else. So my thing is take advantage of it while you're here. And like you're when you leave USC, when you leave and you graduate from USC and get that your diploma or whatever, man, that means something. That ring bells around around the world or whatever. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no peon school, whatever. So basically what I'm saying is if we ball, but basically not to get off track, but if we do ball out this year, there are going to be some people that's going to flip. And he got a lot of his classmates, and I'm pretty sure they're in his ear that they're going to try to flip him or whatever. And, my thing is, yeah, home is home, but there's nothing like California, man. We got all this entertainment, all this other stuff that's going on around here. It's just nothing like it. Especially if we can get back to the Pete Carroll days, it's a wrap. I ain't got nothing else to say. That's all I want to say.
I'm be honest with you. I think it's already a wrap. I think they should have never let us get the #1 class. Like we taste it, we smell it, we are tasting it right now. And I'm telling you, once the season gets started and we win the way we feel like we win and we think we're gonna win, it is. Hey, listen, man, it's checkmate. We told you from get-go, Lincoln Riley's playing chess and not checkers. He was trying to go into a gunfight with a plastic knife and a plastic straw, and there was no way we could have won like that. Now he's playing. He got all the weapons right now, and he's playing. It's even Stevens, and now they want to. I'm gonna do a whole video about that. But now they want to try to take all these policies, all these different things. But whatever.
That's all Jay. That's all we needed was an even playing field, man. That was it. We ain't worried about Phil Knight in Oregon. All y'all got is Phil Knight, dog. He is one entity. He got Nike. Don't get it twisted. That's a $1 billion company. But who else do y'all got besides Phil Knight, man? Like, you know what I'm saying? We got so many George Lucases and John Singletons and cause so many people that can't. Come on, man, stop playing. I could go down the list.
We saw what's the recruit from Sierra King, Richard Wesley, man. They tried to have him. It was lightweight a blizzard out there. They trying to go skinny. Trying to go dipping in the water, and it was crazy, man. How do you? What kind of recruiter video is that? And it looked like it was an overcast. It looked like it was a blizzard about to happen. Come on, man.
Yeah, and then you got Lindsey Godlin over there with the girls basketball, picking up #1 girls every year. So it's come on, dog. It's really on.
She's a straight ball.
It's finna be a problem at USC. They finna be hating on us. They really wanted. They was trying to keep it away from USC for the longest, as much as they could, and they was like, that's why they did the little, they gave us the death penalty or whatever, because they was like, they got too much going on. It's not fair for everybody to, like, we got it going on, and so they had to, give it to Nick Saban and them or whatever with his crybaby self, whatever. Now he trying to get up in with Donald Trump. You see what he trying to do is, he trying to make it. Yeah, but okay, we gonna leave. Yeah, but we gonna leave it alone. But we know what they hate on us, bro.
We're touching that another time.
Right. They hate on us though. That's all I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna just leave it at that or whatever. So most definitely though, I just wanted to get that off my chest.
All right, Felly. Hey, look, man. Well, I appreciate
fight on, USCJ, baby.
Fight on, big dog. All right, man. Hey, so look, we are about to get out of here, man. And let me read a couple more comments. Andrew, I just hope you guys develop the talent so you can finally make the college football talking heads happy by making the CFP. No, I totally agree. Andrew, who's your team, man? You said you guys. Who's your team? But I appreciate you tapping in, man. Who's your team, though? Logan, yeah. Big Hughes died, but his daughter is still involved. Absolutely. Young Tiny, he was tripping. Hey, so look, man, I appreciate everybody. I appreciate everybody for tapping in, man. What a he's about to do the crash. He's about to do the cold crash out. Hey, so I appreciate everybody tapping in, man. Happy Saturday, man. Listen, man, you guys be safe out there, man. You guys stay blessed. And listen, hey, don't forget, this is where we at, man. I need everybody from we got 100 and something on. We got 100 and something right now on YouTube. I need all those who are not subscribed that's on Twitter. I got a total of around 400 people on here. I need 200 more subscribers to get to 8,000, man. So look, you guys know we bring you the content. You guys come on over to USCJ on YouTube and hit subscribe. It is free. It is absolutely free, man. You guys come on over and hit that button. Take us over 8,000, man, because a lot of you are on Twitter right now. And I do that kind of as a courtesy, man, so you guys be locked in with the content, man. So look, man, you guys make sure you subscribe. Go on over there, man. Hey, let me get to this guy. Every time, I finally got you, man. I finally got you on the line. Hey, you are lost in the barbecue sauce. You are lost in tomato sauce. And you lost in sweet sour sauce every single day. What's up with you, man? Hey, fight on, man. Fight on. He be tripping, man. But hey, shout out to you though, man. Hey, everybody hit that subscribe button. Absolutely. Arthur, what's up, my man? Hey, fight on, family. So look, I'm out of here, man. Until later on, everybody stay blessed. Fight on, fight on, fight on.